Voila! Hi! Welcome to One Versus the Other and Out of Background again.
My name is Lindsay.
My name is Kit.
We've kind of been
Control yourself.
trying to figure out what to do.
Yes, by the way, we're reacting. It's the video that I actually picked on for reacting. I don't know if you ever seen this video before. I assume you haven't. So if you have, just make your comment. This
okay. I think I know which one you're talking about. Okay.
So this video is about a girl that go to the gym and start recording herself and then saying that this creepy guy just keep walking, like watching over me. Oh my god, it's so creepy. That's what her statement is. So we will see how creepy it is. And is it creepy though? Like we will see.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
This is how to not approach girls at the gym.
I hate this. I hate when I say this. It makes me so uncomfortable. Feral, like fucking feral.
Wait a minute, what does feral mean?
It's when an animal, like outdoors, is like a feral cat. You shouldn't bring them home.
Why would a person? Is it a descriptive word to describe a person?
Generally not a person. It's a way to describe an animal. Like she's associating what he's doing, supposedly, like what an animal does when it goes wild. Like generally, like you'll say like a rabies animal, like an animal that has rabies. You know, where it's like that would be a feral animal because it's gone like they can't control themselves in public.
That's kind of bad. She already kind of insulted, like, before anything, like, she already started insulting.
Yeah.
I
mean, yeah, it don't look good. Also, everyone glances around when they're at the gym. Like, I'm an avid gym goer. I power lifted for a very long time. Like, my favorite is doing, obviously, sumo deadlifts. I don't think you know what that means.
No, because I don't work out.
That's okay. It's super fun because it makes you seem like dramatically strong. Because like I can lift like a couple more pounds than what I would like a standard Romanian deadlift. So what she's doing is hip thrusts. What she's doing, she's doing a very weak hip thrust. There's like only 15 pounds. 15 pounds on each side. That bar is, I would say, like a more feminine bar. So it's 45 pounds, not 55 pounds. Because I use a 55-pound bar to lift. Also, I don't understand why she doesn't have a shirt on. Personally, I wear hoodies and like long shorts, right? Like mid-thigh shorts. That's my preference. I don't like getting looked at the gym. And I have been looked at the gym, right? There was one time I wore like a crop top and I was wearing, and it had a V-neck because I just threw something on and I was going to the gym at 5 a.m. in the morning and I was doing burpees and I was facing away from the mirror because it's an outdoor gym. It's the one at where I used to live. And I'm facing the outdoors. I'm on the tarp, right? So it's fake grass and I'm doing burpees and some guy just keeps staring at me, but then also like looking up. And I'm like, why is this guy, like, is there something wrong with my form? Do I look weird? Do I look stupid? Like, that's what I'm assuming, right? I mean, like, obviously, like the way he was looking, it wasn't like creepy. It was more like, I don't want to be caught staring at her, right? And then I looked down and I realized my full cleavage is showing. And I'm like, fuck. I was like, this like looks to me inappropriate. Like I wouldn't want to see this, right? Like I don't want to see full chi-chis like out at the gym, right? So for me, that's why I always wear like these types of hoodies and like, or with baggy pants when I wear hoodies like this. So that's why I'm just like, also she's barely weak. Like why you, okay, so that bar, okay, so this foam protector, you use it when you're hitting like over 100 pounds. She's hitting less than 100 pounds.
Girl, now you criticize her, like her physical strength.
100%. I don't care. Because at this point, like, to me, he's probably looking at her and being like, her form's really bad. She has to be tilted down more, first of all. Her chin needs to be tucked in. For proper form, your back needs to be aligned. And she's not doing that. If I stare at people at the gym because I'm looking at people's form and my ass always goes, Coda tells me to stop all the time because form is extremely important to me. So if you're doing stupid shit and you're not doing things properly, people are going to stare. Like, people at the gym stare. And for the most part, a really nice guy is going to go up to you and be like, hey, like, what you're doing isn't good for your back. Right? So if I were him, because he does look fairly fit, I'm looking at her and thinking, like, she looks like she needs help.
That's
like,
that's where my interpretation is.
Yeah.
Like, that's more my interpretation of him trying to do it because she looks like
she looks like she's a novice.
Yeah, she need help to actually do something.
And my thing is like, I've had creepy encounters at the gym. I've had people follow me to the car. I've had people like walk up to me really slick and like sniff. Like, that shit was awkward because like that day wasn't great. Like, I forgot deodorant. So it was weird to me, right? And I had been like exercising, sauna, lifting. I jogged like 2 miles that day, like upstairs. Like, I was a very avid gym goer many years ago, like very extreme. And so I've had creeps follow me to my car. So
do you consider this scenario is though?
It looks like a guy who knows what he's doing is looking at someone that doesn't know what they're doing and thinking they might need help soon. I need to be prepared before they fuck up. Because people can get hurt. And I've seen really nice guys do that, right? Like, I've had guys legit stare at me doing squats, and then I'll go straight from squats to doing like I'll be stretching out to make sure that my muscles don't get overly tight, right? You got to do dynamic stretching. And I had one guy come up to me and he was like, you know, like, you're the first girl I've seen at the gym, like, actually know what she's doing. Right? And it was like a big dude, right? But like, I was taught by power lifters how to lift. So form, always the most important thing, right? You don't have any weight on when you first start. So to like fix any form problems. So and he like came up to me, he was staring at me for a really long time, like a good 10-20 minutes right across from me, and he was smiling. It didn't look creepy, you know. And then he was like, you know, he's like, I'm really impressed by your stamina, like you keep hitting it hard. It's really impressive, like this is super cool. That's all I want to say. And they left me alone. Like, gym guys are not the ones that are normally creepy. It's the ones that look creepy that are creepy generally at the gym. Sorry, but he's not doing anything weird so far. Like, two glances it's not the worst
I think
thing.
in the contrary, actually, she looks crazy. She looked more suspicious. Who will record themselves in the gym?
A lot of people do.
Like, why?
No, like a lot of people. There was one guy who brought like a stand one time. And I had to ask him to reposition it because I could see myself in his shots. And I was just like, hey, like, I noticed you're videotaping yourself. Like, that's great. Can I reposition it a little bit so I'm out of the designated area? I just prefer not being in it. And he was like, yeah, sure. Like, yeah, I'm so sorry. Like, I was just thinking about where I was standing. I was like, yeah. And then I repositioned it. And then I was like, do you want to switch so you can see where you're at in this and where I'm not in the shot? And he looked and he was like, no, that's a better angle. I was like, cool, we're good. Like, there's thing about gym etiquette. Like, there's etiquette at the gym, right? You always put your weight back. You help people that need help. That's perfectly normal. She don't look great in this video. She's talking to herself a lot.
I don't really see people recording themselves except they're in their room or something. But if they do in the whole big public area, just recording themselves and keep talking trash behind, like, yo, by the way, and such, I just...
It doesn't look great. And the thing is like I've seen with the gyms that I go to, a lot of people videotape themselves, right? Like I have a guy friend who videotapes him a lot because he wants to see the angle of his form when he's not looking, right? Because he can only see front forward because he has like a mirror right here. So he gets one shot behind, and then sometimes he gets his friends to angle it. Right? My husband videotapes himself at the gym sometimes with his friends to check how, like when he hits a PR to be proud of, something he wants to achieve again, something he wants to improve. Oh, I can see I can position my leg better. It's normal. What she's doing is someone freaking out. It's disproportionate. If that makes sense.
Yeah, but I didn't know that was an option, like to record yourself to see a different angle. Like I didn't even think of it.
Well, because like exercising about like one of the main things is about safety and longevity. You want to last as long as possible with the best amount of strength. You want to make sure that you stretch your muscles, that you're warming up, that you're keeping yourself strong so that every day is an enjoyable day. Right? You're not like in physical pain and you have energy to go through the day. So to me, that's the most important part of the gym. That's why I was taught to go to the gym at a very young age and to exercise by my mom. So to me, what she's doing is more about aesthetic because she obviously started recording beforehand, right? For like a while. And if you notice, she's already cut it twice. I'm sure she says, I think, if this is the video, I think it is, she said like, oh, he stopped doing sets and just kept glancing at me. You can see where she cuts it. Yeah.
There's mirrors.
You see that? She cuts it. Go ahead.
Guys, it's like you can easily catch people in an act. Oh, this is nothing.
She needs to lower.
She says this is nothing.
She needs to lower herself
Okay, we're
more.
gonna move on to the 35s now.
Shoulder blades, girl. Shoulder blades.
It's the 5 as.
Do you see how hard she's breathing while she's just putting 15 pounds on there? Someone like me or a lot of the people that I know would notice that. But a lot of the guys I know now, like a lot of my friends that have really good gym etiquette, like a lot of my husband's guy friends, for the most part, they would help someone that needs help, right? If my husband has seen people struggling with their bar, he immediately tries to help. That's good gym etiquette, right? It's a good thing to do. They don't want to help those people anymore. Because of things like this. Like I don't want to help. I wouldn't want to help her. But she's struggling with a 25-pound bar. My God.
I would be struggling too.
But like the thing is that if you've built up enough stamina, right, and you've taught yourself properly, it wouldn't be so much of an issue because she's also breathing hard because she keeps talking a lot into the thing, right? Why don't you focus on your workout? You need to zone out at the gym. The gym is about having mental neutrality, right? At least for me. Maybe that's not everybody. I don't know. You don't go to the gym that often? Okay.
No comments.
It's just me that likes to lift. Okay.
I would try. Like,
you want to go to the gym with me? I don't think you would like it if you went
I don't
with me.
think so either.
I don't tone it down for other people. That's the problem I've noticed. I would have girls come to the gym with me, and then they stopped going to the gym with me after one time.
That would be me.
Yeah.
5 pounds. These are the weights.
It looks like he's just looking around.
I think that's it. That's the whole video. What do you think? She's counting on like how many times he glanced at her, but you don't know where's the.
It's obvious that he did sets, but she said, from what I remember, like later on, she talks about how, oh no, he didn't do anything in between, but you can see her cutting it So prove it. Drop the whole video.
By the way, I saw that she actually posted apology on Twitter.
But you know, like a lot of people, that was like the new fad, though. Like it was the new thing on TikTok to be girls posting men being creepy, and then like women defending themselves. And to me, in every single video, I don't agree. Like, I didn't think the men were being creepy. Like, the men looked super confused and uncomfortable. They looked victimized, in my opinion. Like, the girls just look like... They act like they're in a club and someone's, like, giving them bedroom eyes. It's like they don't know what the gym is like. Like, they're not used to going to the gym properly. And maybe they'll say differently. Like, maybe they go a lot. But if you feel that uncomfortable...
Why don't you just leave?
You can go to another gym, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not a fun question. I don't like it. Some people like to use it to blame women. But in this type of situation, I don't think the men were exactly bad, in my opinion. Like, those men didn't do anything.
No, I don't think so either. Like, you're in a public space. If you're that uncomfortable, you should actually ask the person. Why are they glancing at you? Are they concerned of something or something?
But the thing that I would argue with you on that aspect is that a lot of people come in aggressive. Instead of being like, oh, hey, I noticed you're looking. Did you want to use the bar after me?
Mm-hmm. I don't have that type of language, like, talents, Ruth.
But the thing is like, even if you say, like, hey, I noticed you looking, like, is there something wrong?
Yeah.
Right? My tone of voice.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Instead of, hey, I noticed you fucking looking at me. Right?
Mm-hmm.
There's being defensive. How about you go in inquisitively because you don't understand what's going on? Right?
That's true.
Like, when my husband's late to things, because it does happen, I don't come at him aggressive. I'm like, hey, like, you do realize we were supposed to leave 15 minutes ago? Like, is everything good? Like, were you stuck in traffic? Like, did you get distracted? Like, what's going on? And he was like, it's always, oh shit, I was playing basketball. Every time. I already know the answer. But I'm not going to get angry about it because it's like something that he enjoys. Why am I going to ruin it? You know? So if someone came to the gym to have a good time, why am I going to ruin it when it's me being uncomfortable? It's my emotions. This person may be making me feel uncomfortable, but what is their intent? Is their intention to hurt my feelings or make me uncomfortable?
But you won't know
until you ask.
Yeah, that's where
And you can't assume.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, so I think she was assuming things, or it was intentional. I hope she was assuming things. I'm hoping that she's been through I don't want her to go through a bunch of horrible situations. But I feel really bad for this guy that she videotaped without his permission, trying to make him look like the creep, if she was intentionally doing it. I really hope that she's just assumed. Yeah, I hope she was, like, in my deepest heart, I hope that she was just misunderstanding things. I genuinely feel bad for the situation because, like...
People make mistakes.
Yeah, like, and think about this. If this was her assuming things because of past experiences, those experiences must have stuck. Because, like, just knowing what those experiences are like, she really needs to go to therapy if that's how she's reacting.
And
and work through it.
The video doesn't look good at all because she was smiling and make a face on the video before she... Like,
it doesn't look good
at all.
But I think she needs to work through with whatever...
She needs to go see a therapy.
Or find something that relaxes her. Or go to, like, an all-women's location.
Yeah.
You know, like an all-women's yoga class with only women teaching. So that she feels more comfortable. Like, those are valid solutions to her issue. She doesn't want to get stared at. She feels uncomfortable. She wants to wear her sports bra. And it's not about, getting any attention. Because for some people, it's not about getting attention. It's because... they intentionally that's what they want to wear. Okay, right? If you don't like the stares, which they're going to happen, because it does. People know that at the gym, people will look at you, right? There's also some people that are doing, like, IFBB prep, which is bodybuilding show prep, right? So some people are prepping to make sure that they're getting all the lines figured right. So sometimes there are times where you're going to the gym to wear just the bathing suit because you really need to see how you're forming the muscles on your body. That's extremely important to people. It's a very competitive sport. But if you feel uncomfortable with being stared at, and one of the repercussions of being stared at is because, or one of the causes of you being stared at is because you want to wear the sports bra, there's always female-only spaces, right? It's not great. Like, we can blame it on society. We can blame it on those things. But at the end of the day, it's just the reality of this world. So we got to work our way through it. We can't get angry. We can't shame people. We can't make them feel bad because it might not be intentional. It just might be a natural reaction. I don't think you bring out the best in people when you do that. I digress.
Well, this is our first reaction on
the TikTok fitness girl.
Yeah, so we
I
will
went on
live
a
it
rant.
lighter.
I went on a rant because there's so many thoughts
I knew you would because you are the gym girl.
I enjoy going to the gym and exercising. Like, I feel good. Like, I go hiking with my mom on weekends. My mom exercises every day. She does half marathons. She was a cross-country runner, you know. Like, I've been taught to exercise for a very long time. My husband exercises every single day. We'll go play basketball for like 6 hours. Like, sometimes he's not answering his phone. I would just go to the gym and be like, hey, I was trying to call you. Like, we got something to do. And he was like, oh shit, like, let me play one more game. And I'm like, cool, I'll see you at home. No, like, I'm not mad about it. It's like, if that's what I know for a fact, that he doesn't suppress me for doing things that I enjoy doing unless there's a negative repercussion to it. So it's like, fitness is important. And you've seen my husband, like, he's very fit.
Yeah.
I mean, if someone, you know, it's a good way to relieve stress. If he's angry, he doesn't have a bad outlet. He goes to the gym and exercises.
That's good. Make sure you take the notes. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and let us know what you want us to react.
Yeah. Thanks. Bye.